Or just let the viewers know we are 6 feet apart, and that is the reason for us not wearing any mask during this interview. Or you had quite an ambitious effort to actually undertake the seawall cleanup, as you said you're the first follower in this project. What made you come on board in it?
Right, so when I saw Carl Melville, on the 27th of July, he was out here cleaning up. I stopped to chat with him to find out on what initiative he's doing it, and I was happy to know that he was doing it all by himself. Nobody asked him. And I spoke a bit with him, and the following day I wrote a short story on my Facebook, and it gained some traction, and the movement grew from there. But in terms of what encouraged me was this particular space that we have. I call it our little brown beach. It's the place we bring our children to enjoy the seaside, but it's so troubling when you see it overcome with plastic waste and other waste. So the fact that somebody had started cleaning up, I said, you know what, I'm going to come and join him. And it grew from there, and so now it's pretty much a movement. It's spread to a few communities along the East Coast, even in Berbice. Persons want to know how they could start doing a similar cleanup effort.
This isn't the first one of these drives. There are many in the past that have started and I think withered in the end. What makes you think this will be different and able to sustain and continue along its progress?
I believe we are going to get support from those who are empowered and those that have the machinery behind them. For example, we have been able to engage with Madam First Lady, and she has promised to push for this project to continue, because she has part of her portfolio, national beautification project, something that comes under scenic conservation. Others have done this before, yes, and we're grateful and happy that they did. For example, Nicholas Young under GIVE, which is the Guyana International Volunteers Effort, they did this for 3.5 years until the numbers of volunteers started to dwindle. We hope to learn a lot from him. We've been talking with him to understand what are some of the challenges so that we can overcome those when the time comes. In the middle of COVID, we are very mindful of too many persons gathering in one location. We always try to make sure that everybody is masked and we observe social distancing and so on. Safety in terms of health is, of course, first and foremost important.
What prompted you to come on and join this project? I'm certain there were other initiatives you may want to do in life, but what made you so interested in this one?
Actually, I'm a regular visitor out here in the mornings. I love to bring my dog out here, and not only it's a form of relaxation, So when I saw the write-up, Seawalls and Beyond, I became very interested. And every time I would come out here in the morning, I would always be upset about the garbage and the littering that we have out here. So when I saw Seawalls and Beyond and the write-up about Carl Melville, I came out here and I met him in the morning, and we sat and we started to chat. I love it. I can come and do this forever. I'm thinking about it. When you're old age and you don't have anything to do, this is a form of exercise. So a lot of big girls and boys could come out here and, make a difference. Not only that, we have a lot of kids that can also come out here.
What would your message to those at home be about the fact that if they can desist from littering, I guess your jobs here would be much easier?
It simply starts at home. It's the upbringing that we have, and you can take care of your environment. And even in your car, you can have little garbage bags, and not forgetting the schools. We need to bring this into the schools and do campaigns in schools, clean up the schools, clean up your areas, your environments. We can make a big difference, and it simply starts with you, and it simply starts with the parenting and upbringing of our kids, and we can move forward with that as we grow into our adulthood.
What are you looking to ensure, I guess, from the authorities level, there is enforcement of these fines of littering, so that, projects like these would have to always be starting over?
Indeed, there is this constant problem of ocean trash. It's a global problem. We're not excluded. But for a small country, a small population, we can do a lot to solve that problem. A lot of the garbage that washes up at the high tide, it's local. It's coming from further up the east coast. Some of it comes through the Demerara River as well, when it goes out through the channel and the tide brings it back. We would like to see our maritime authorities and our fisheries department engage with all the stakeholders involved so that we can solve this problem of ocean trash. Our NDCs, for example, need to do more so that waste collection systems can be in place so that citizens don't have to be dumping trash into waterways, which all eventually ends up into the ocean. So there's a lot to do. We actually have a 10-point plan that we plan to present today actually to our First Lady because we understand, we've been on the ground for over a month now, we understand the situation, and we believe that our 10-point plan identifies key areas that need to be addressed beyond cleanup campaigns.
The ultimate goal you want to achieve in this project?
Our country is a beautiful country. All we need is a little care, and we want to demonstrate how it can be done from a community level, because we're all part of a community of people who enjoy the space. I mean, that's how we begin to become organized. We just persons who come out here and we see someone helping and we join. So we hope that this can be a catalyst, a spark that can trigger, it can be a nationwide movement.